Hello, welcome to my video and welcome to my channel, M Scholar. My name is Maxwell Clothame, that's my picture on the screen. I'd like for us to discuss today about 5 very important tips that you need to join the elite league of research analysts, irrespective of the field, irrespective of your area of focus or discipline. But before I delve into that, I'd like to talk briefly about what a research analyst is and some few other key points that I will mention along the line. First, a research analyst or research analysts in general play a very important role in the gathering, analyzing and interpreting data to provide valuable insights in any problem, in any discipline, for whatever reason that set of data is collected for. Their expertise is very key in guiding business strategies, assessing market trends, and enabling informed decisions in any discipline, in any field, maybe healthcare or education or business analytics, whatsoever field that you have to address. The skills and the expertise of a research analyst are very central to your success. That much you must take note of. The key tasks that research analysts carry out include that as a research analyst, you should be able to engage in so many types of tasks. That includes data collection, conducting surveys, analyzing trends that are emanating from the data that you have gathered. You also need to know, as a research analyst, you need to have the skills of being able to use a lot of sophisticated tools and also be familiar and conversant with the use of diverse kinds of methodologies that will help bring meaningful information out of the data that you have gathered. Some of the skills and tools some of the tools that you need to be skillful in include SQL. That is, you can have maybe Microsoft Power Query. You can have MySQL and all other type of versions of SQL that you have around there. You need to have skills in the use of R. R is a very powerful tool that you can both use to extract data also from the internet or from any source, and carry out very powerful analysis that spreadsheet packages may not be able to handle easily and swiftly. Another very important and powerful one is Python. You need to have the expertise in those tools. As a research analyst also, I need to mention that you need to be able to generate reports and also make recommendations based on the insights that have been drawn from the data that you have analyzed. It's also important for you to know that research analysts are the backbones of so many industries these days, which means therefore then that if you have skills in research analytics, whatever name you want to call it, you are someone that is highly sought for by businesses and organizations. This is because research analysts contribute significantly to the shaping of the strategies of those organizations or businesses and what have you. Next, as a research analyst, you need to possess some qualities. Number one, you need to excel as a research analyst. The key qualities that are required is that you must have a keen analytical mind. You should be able to be a person who can pay attention to details. You should be someone who has the ability to think critically and, crucially, for effective interpretation of complex data. You also need to have a very strong communication and presentation skill to enable you showcase or convey the insights in a persuasive manner. Next, which is also very key, is that as a research analyst, you need to be able to work well under pressure and be able to collaborate with other people or other teams. And the meeting of tight deadlines is very key to the success of a research analyst. So I will now go ahead now to present to you the 5 tips that you need to join the elite league of research analysts. Guys, if this is the first time you have encountered my content on this channel, I would like to call on you to please hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment for me in the area that you feel that this presentation has touched you the most. And also, if you know of any research analyst or any researcher or any data analyst or data scientist who you wish that he does well, do well to share this video with them. So, tip number 1 in research analytics. The first thing is you need to master the art of goal setting. And how do you do this? You should be able to define your professional growth objectives as a research analyst. You should be able to identify areas in your skills or in your discipline that you need improvement. And that includes that you should find or discover new skills that you will need to add to your toolbox. If you are someone who is only good with the use of Excel, Microsoft Excel, or the Google Sheet, you will need to move further by trying to learn how to use R, for instance, or Python in the handling of your data activities. Next, you need to establish SMART. And SMART means you need to be specific, you need to SMART goals, and that means the goals are specific, they are measurable, they are achievable, they are relevant, and they are time bound for each and every month or week or year. So you need to bear that in mind. Tip number 2 is that you need to develop the mind of continuous learning. I already mentioned that when I was talking to you about the general overview of who a research analyst is. It means that you should be able to explore professional development opportunities in the research field that you are into, along with the fact that you should attend relevant workshops, webinars, or conferences where your learning is going to be enhanced. Then you should engage in self-study and read industry publications to stay up to date with the latest trends. This is very key as a research analyst. Point number 3 is that you should expand your network. Expand your network. You need to connect with fellow research analysts and professionals in your field. It's very important. You need to join industry-specific groups or associations. The space where you can do this include, as a professional, I wonder why you are not on LinkedIn. If you are not on LinkedIn, I wonder where you should be. You need to join your professional groupings or groups and associations on spaces like LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, ResearchGate, Academia, and so many more spaces that you can find where professionals in your field are found. Then you need to attend networking events to broaden your connection and gain insights. Whenever there is a networking event that is arranged in your immediate environment, or that you, no matter how far it is that you feel you can be in attendance, you therefore need to attend such networking events. The next point is that you need to sharpen your analytical skills. We mentioned that earlier. Seek out challenging projects or assignments to enhance your analytical skills. You can find data on the internet, data from open sources, and then take up a challenge and see what you can come up with. This helps you to sharpen your analytical skills. Embrace new research methodologies and tools. We have already said that. Next, you need to collaborate with colleagues in order to be able to learn from their experiences and the approaches that they adopt in solving analytical problems. Point number 5 and the last, seek feedback and mentorship. It is important that you connect with people who may have experienced more than you and then learn from them. Okay, so request feedback from your supervisors or peers. This is in order to identify areas that you need to improve upon. Find a mentor or seek guidance from an experienced research analyst that you know. Very important. Actively implement suggestions and constructive criticism that they offer you. This will help you to grow professionally. Folks, if you are enjoying this video, please just click on the subscription button, and you may also put on the notification bell. This is because every week I send in content on this channel with a view to adding knowledge to what you already have and improving your skills, and of course putting you on the map. As I prepare to leave you, I want to thank you so much for reading this slide in case you came across it, or actually for being part of this video. Like I said, like it to show your reaction. Tell me what you think in the comment section, or if you have specific areas in the research analytics world that you would like me to address. Let me know in your comments in the comment section. You may as well share this video with your friends that you know will benefit maximally from this endeavor, and also download it or save it so that you can refer to it anytime that you will need it. Thank you very much for being part of it, and I will see you in the next video.